Guys on the panel, confirm if you can hear me, if you can see me well, if everything is
Yeah,
working
yeah,
good.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
The cam is not working well. I can't see you.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about the live stream.
Oh, in the live stream. Okay.
Yeah, I'm up now.
Mm,
Welcome, guys. So good to have you. We go to live chat. Where's my live? Okay, this live chat. Oh, my live chat not showing. Maybe I need to window capture. Um, I can't see your screen. Yes, just hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, let me first of all show my just me. You guys will see me pretty soon. I'm trying to fix the live chat, so just give me like a second. Window capture, studio, studio live chat. This should be it. Okay. Uh, uh, nope. So okay. Uh, what is going on here? Kind of like lost on what is going on here with this thing. Oh no. Anyway, guys, welcome to the live stream. I'm just trying to fix my live chat. I don't know what's going on because I want to be able to make sure that everyone can, whenever I'm chatting, anyone can drop a chat or something. Please, if you are just joining, just let me know where you are chatting from. Zenex from Deets, it's good to have you. And then I have here in the panel. Let me just see. Where is it? So I'm gonna add you guys to this panel. Maybe yes. So if I say share my screen, share my other screen. So and I have on panel here, I have Gabriel, Sino Visuals, and Chilo. Uh, they are part of the VIP, and I have Mr. Bean live chat. So yeah, please just give me like a second. I'm trying to fix my live chat. You guys just give me like a minute. So you guys, you might not see me because I'm trying to fix this. So just hold on. Let me try and do this again. Studio live chat. Yes, this is it. Automatic. So can't seem to find it. It's not anywhere here. Okay, let me just delete this. Let me just remove. Yes. Show myself again. Doing this. Okay, great. Okay. Um, Mr. Bean, it's good to have you. I know you're a new editor. That's good to have you. Please share this with people that need to see this. Really appreciate it. How do you plan storyboard day 19 of asking? If can anybody bear me witness that I have done this plenty times in previous live stream, and what I would say is I can do some answering today, but it's not going to be as efficient as what I've done in the other live stream. So please check out the previous live stream. That's what I will say for now. Man, I'm still trying to fix this live chat. So please just give me like a second. Window capture. Add existing. not existing. Select window to capture. Capture is still the live chat. Yes. There we go. Okay, so I need to do this. Nope. It's not caught. Man, okay, it's actually showing, but it's all over the place. Just me, live chat. All right, this is looking so clumsy right now. Live chat, just me. Oh man, I've forgotten how I caught this thing. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do without live chat today because I don't know what's wrong with it. All right. Yeah, it's good to have you guys. Zenex, it's oh okay. All right. So if you're just joining for the first time, this is me, Motion with Nas, and I normally do content when it comes to motion graphics. And I'm glad that you guys are here today. Please, if you are just joining us, just let me know where you're chatting from. Just drop hello or hi and let me know where you're chatting from. And then if you have questions, I'll be happy to take them. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Yes, Zenex has a question. I'm going to try and answer it, but I'm not going to answer it as if like I almost answer this question almost every live stream, right? And there are previous live streams that have done really really good justice to it. Somebody can bear me witness to that. Mr. Bain, it's good to have you all the way from India. By the way, I'm Nigerian, but I'm currently in Canada. In short, I've relocated to Canada basically, so that's where I'm charging from. Zenex from Russia, good, good, really good to have you. I'm really glad that you guys have all over everywhere, right? Um, so yeah, one thing we are going to do today is I'm going to show you. I'll do it like a small workshop. There was a tutorial I saw, and I thought that I think a lot of people have been wanting to do something like this for quite a while, and I'm going to be doing that. So we are going to do that small workshop, right? So I'm going to be doing that. Then, um, yes, I have people on my panel. Let me do this. Do you guys have like any work you like to showcase or anything at all that you want me to do a spotlight on? I know that Zeno do not, Chulo do not. Gibra, are you with us now? Because we've been trying to get you to talk. Okay, okay, great, 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 great. I guess you can. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah. Notice. Okay, that's fine. That's really cool. So somebody's asking if DaVinci Resolve is good. DaVinci Resolve. I've not you really. I've tried DaVinci Resolve before, but I'm not. I would say I'm not like an expert in DaVinci Resolve. So I know little or nothing about DaVinci Resolve. I've worked on it before, but that was years ago. I know that it's good for video editing and it's also good for color color correction and doing. It's majorly for colorists. So that's all I know about DaVinci Resolve. I learned that it does some motion graphics now, but I don't think anything will come close to After Effects. Salam alaikum. Good to have you. Okay. Yeah, so um I want to give you guys, this is a live stream, right? And I would like to show you guys the next video I'm going to be working up, showcasing next, or the next video that I'll be doing a proper project breakdown next. And I believe you guys will, when you guys see this, you guys will really, really like it, I guess. And then, you can ask some question based on it, but the project breakdown will be, uh, project breakdown will be, the project breakdown will be available as soon as I'm done with it. Rafael Ahmed asking, am I gay? The answer to that is no, I am not. And I'm wondering why you asked that, for crying out loud. I'm not gay. I'm married with a beautiful wife. No kids yet, but yeah, that's what I'll say. Oh, if you guys have any other question, I'll happy to take it. And Zenex, you know what? Let me start with Zenex. Right? He asks, how to how do you plan storyboard day 19 of asking? Right. So um, it's a loaded question because it's not just like, oh, of course there are steps to it, but it's not just something I'll just quickly share because I've done, like I said, I've done justice in the past. So I just want to, I'll point you to the right direction, basically, right? So let me just quickly open up. Yes, let me see. Let me share my screen now. Let me drag this here. So share my other screen. So if you go to my channel Zenex, you can see all this live stream that I've been doing. I've been doing this live stream for quite a while, right? Go to this particular one. Can you see the one with storyboard and sound design? Can you see? That's how I did a little of storyboarding here. I did a little of storyboarding here. Watch, in short, just watch this first three, right? And you see how I get to do or and plan storyboard. It is very comprehensive. It's very, very comprehensive. Okay, so that's what I would say, right? One thing that I would also add to that is that, let me see, let me change my screen, is that leverage AI to help, right? Currently, I'm trying to work on a system that really works, that it will bring all the things that I've been sharing in my live stream concerning storyboard into more simplified way. So I'm currently working on it. I'm trying to use Claude to do some automation and do some other things, which is something that I'm praying that I get time to really do, because there are a lot of things that you can use AI to leverage on. So I'm trying to work on a system that will really fast track work and get things done. So yeah. Zenex is asking, am I human? Because you're posting tutorial like crazy. How did you get time? See, a lot of people ask me this question, and honestly, sometimes I don't know. I really don't know how I'm doing it. Because I I am like, most of the time I'm very, very busy. Even this weekend I have some work I need to do. But one thing that I do know, reason why you see me still post tutorial even though I'm very busy, is because I'm really passionate about this. I'm really passionate about helping upcoming designers, even intermediate designers, to get better, right? When I was back in Nigeria, I actually have if I had a company. I still have it. It's not, we're just shut down for now because I'm out of the country. An academy where we actually do teach motion graphics physically, where we have students come into a physical space and I get to teach them motion graphics. So I'm really passionate about what I do, and I just thought I should just keep doing it via YouTube. So that's why no matter how busy I can get, I will still have time to create tutorials and then do this. Um, yeah, so it's really crazy. It's really, really crazy, honestly. But I'm glad I could still do this. I'm glad I could still be of help to you guys. Thanks for asking that. The next, Oyomi Abayomi say, "Hi, boss. How are you doing? I'm really good. Really, really good. Really, really good. Really, really, really good." Zenex is asking, can't we do that with AI? I don't know what you mean by that, but if you mean the storyboarding, yes, you can do a little bit. AI can help you fast track your creative ideas towards storyboard, and that's practically what I showed in the previous live stream. So make sure you make sure you leverage on it. Just go and watch those videos, those previous live stream, and then we see. Right. Um, so, let's me check on my panel. Guys, do you guys have any question, anything that probably is on your mind that you want me to tackle before I move on to what I have for you guys today?
Mm, yeah, do, do we have any other careers to pivot into from this motion design, like any 3D product explainers or something like that?
Sorry, I didn't get that. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, so what I was thinking is, how could I, pivot from like SaaS motion design to like any other careers regarding this field, like
Yeah,
any more?
that's a very
Yeah,
valid question.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so just hold on, I'm
How,
coming.
do I need to learn 3D to like learn say 4D, like eventually, right?
Yeah, I think I understand your question, and let me quickly tackle that. So, what Synox is asking on the VIP panel is, um, do I need to, that does he need to pivot into other things, in terms of him being a really good motion designer? Is there any need for him to learn some other technique or other things like 3D, for instance? So, in short, this is something that I've been talking about for like a while, right? Even though yes, I kind of like position myself as a SaaS motion designer. I'm actually a motion designer. If you guys check my previous works, if you check out my portfolio, by the way, let me even drop my portfolio for you guys if you guys want to check it out. So I'll drop it in the chat. That's my portfolio, and then I'll also share my screen. So let me go ahead and share my portfolio with you guys. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, great. So, yeah, so this is my portfolio, right? And if you look at this, you can see different works that I have worked on, right? If I go straight to the bottom, can you see this is a 2D animation? Hmm?
Yeah, I've seen your portfolio. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a 2D animation. This is another kind of 2D animation. If I play this, for instance, this video is actually quite old that I did for a bank, right? I'm just going to mute it, right? It's more like a kinetic typography with 2D animation. Let me go back. I'm trying to prove a point here. Just hold on. This is another type of animation that I did for Matchpub. So if I play this, right, I just use stock footages with text, with some cool transition,
Make new connections. Switch up your vibe. Download
right?
now.
And I did a whole lot of videos for this brand, so you guys can check them out. Um, come on, go back. Then this is my show reel. This is another one. This is viral court. This is another one that I did. This is another type of kinetic typography animation, right? So this is my point. If you guys check my earlier works, right, and then you now
Mhm.
get to this point where we now start seeing SaaS videos, you can see that I've been doing more of SaaS videos now. And the reason why I'm doing more of SaaS is because that is the demand. Clients are asking for this, right? But honestly, you can tell from my previous videos that I've been a motion designer all around. I do 3D motion design. This is what I did. This is not even a SaaS. This is an opening for a podcast, right? All of this was designed, modeled, texture, lighting. All of this was done by me, right? Now, this is my point. Let me just go back to me. So this is my point. Um, you you when you are starting up, right? I know that a lot of people want to get into SaaS, but I feel like it is the wrong way of getting into motion design, right?
Yeah.
If you want to be a motion designer, right, you need to learn every discipline. Not Yes, you need to learn every discipline and then later specialize, right? But for those that are just focusing, the entry level is SaaS, and they're not really trying to learn the motion design as a discipline, you will run into some challenges. Number one, because you don't know motion design as a discipline, right? You will be limited to what you can do, because all you know how to do is to just do text for SaaS, do UI animation, and that's it. And if that is what you really want to do, that is fine, that is okay. I don't have any challenge with that. But if you want to become a full stack motion designer, you have to learn the discipline. And that is why a lot of people are asking questions about storyboard, right? Most especially um storyboarding for SaaS. Honestly, if you're a motion designer, you get into motion design the right way, you wouldn't ask so much question about storyboarding, right? Because you are a motion, like you get into motion design, the right way. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to be a motion designer, don't just focus on SaaS. Now, the challenge is that a lot of people are requesting for SaaS videos. We can't help it. We are going but based on demand, and that is fine, right? But don't box yourself, because the trend will change. At one point, it was, I don't know if you guys know about Vidico, where they normally do 2D explainer videos, and 2D explainer videos were this trendy thing, right? It was, every brand was asking for it. Even I did 2D explainer videos too. It was something that was done by every studio, every motion designer. It was really trending. Now it is SaaS. Now the challenge is, when SaaS stops trending, right? People that are stuck with SaaS will now be forced to learn proper motion design, right? So what I would say is, yes, you need to take your learning bit by bit. Don't rush it. Learn the tools, which is, After Effects. But when it comes to the craft, so don't just learn SaaS. Learn proper 2D animation. Learn proper kinetic typography animation, right? Learn proper, maybe even learn a little bit of VFX. And thank God for the, for AI. VFX is now is easy as anything now. VFX is the easiest thing, right? Have you guys seen Sedas 2.5? That thing is crazy. That is even doing motion graphics, right? I would say Sedas 2.5 is the closest to we motion designers to be worried. But honestly, there's still nothing to be worried, because there will still be need for human creativity, right? But Sedas is really, really good. So learn the discipline, learn the craft, learn how to do, learn how to design, right? How to do proper design, learn design principles. From there, you will know how to do proper storyboarding, do animatic, and then of course you now start pivoting to 3D. It's good to learn all of these things, because when a brief comes, you have more things to be, you have more tools to be, to explore your creativity, right? The only reason why it seems like my SaaS videos are good is because I have so many animation vocabularies. If, I want to believe you guys understand what I mean, because I have a lot of experience when it comes to motion design, motion graphics. I've done 3D, I've done trailer, I've done 2D, I've done VFX, I've done all sorts of things. So I have a lot of motion vocabularies in my mind to be able to express a brief, right? So to answer your question, scenographics, I would strongly suggest that yes, learn those things. Learn the learn the 3D, but pace your learning. Take your time. There's no need to rush. But don't just watch Saas videos alone, right? Don't just watch Saas tutorials. Watch proper 2D tutorials, watch proper 3D tutorials, and then be a full stack motion designer. What that would do is it will give you a lot of tools for you to be able to be a motion designer. And at the end of it all, you can now say, this is my focus. So I don't have challenge on saying, oh, I'm a SaaS motion designer. Yes, it is good, but make sure you are a motion designer first, not just a SaaS motion designer. Hope that is clear, Graphics.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other person with question on the panel? Okay, I guess no question for now. If you guys are
Okay.
wondering, those on live stream, these are like the VIP panels. Of course, they take a little bit of priority. That's why they come to. That's why they are on the separate chat. If you want to be part of this, you have to be part of the YouTube membership, and then yeah. Instead of you dropping your questions in the live chat, you get to ask your question live. And even if you have something to share, you can share them. So, if you are part of the VIP, please you need to be part of the panel here, so they can ask your questions through it. Or I have a someone that is a VIP here. Oludire, must someone learn all the styles before you are good? So please make sure you try and let us chat in the Discord. Please make sure you're part of the Discord. Sorry, we can add you to the VIP section as well. All right. So you're asking the question: must someone learn all the styles before you are good? No, not necessarily, right? But it will really, really help, right? Because how am I going to put this? When we go to school, right? Right from the beginning of our educational life, we tend to learn a lot of things about maths, English, biology, chemistry, right? Even though right now most of us are not scientists, we are not doctors, right? But we have to learn all those things right from the beginning. We have to learn biology from for me, it was primary school. I'm sure for a lot of people it's totally different grade, right? Right from the beginning, right? You learn those subjects that even now you're not specialized, you're not a doctor, you're not a even a lawyer, right? But you have to learn biology, you have to learn chemistry, you have to learn how to even in some schools you have to learn how to debate, right? Just like as an extracurricular activity. But now you're a motion designer, you're not those things, but at least you have an idea, because when somebody is maybe um if you want to advise someone not to eat some certain kind of food, it's because you have the basic knowledge that, oh, in biology there's some food that is good, there's some food that is bad for the body, right? That is the entire idea, right? You need to learn those basics, you need to learn, have that foundation, and then you can now specialize. So it's not as if maybe you need to learn them thoroughly. If you're not going to be focusing so much on them, if that is not what you want to zone in on, you don't have to, right? But at least know a little bit of it, have knowledge about it. Think of it this way: that you're a creative director and you have team of motion designers working for you, and these motion designers, they are specialized in different things: 3D, 2D, SaaS, and you are the creative director. As a creative director, you are supposed to have knowledge in all of the things that they are working on. That's basically all I'm saying. Then at the end of the day, you cannot specialize. So Olu, let me just call you Victor. Hope I was able to answer your question. Yeah. Ratu says, I apologize for my negative comment, previous negative comment. Now, my question is, how much money have you earned so far from motion design? Um, you don't expect me to say that live, right? But I will tell you for a fact that um, it's been good, right? It's been really good. I relocated from Nigeria to Canada in Vancouver, right? And I don't think I don't think I'll be able to do that, sponsoring me and my wife to relocate without money and money from motion design. So if anybody have an idea of how relocation works, the whole process and everything, how expensive that is, yes. So yeah, it's been good. Yeah, it's been really good. So that's why if anybody asks me, is motion design still worth it? Getting into motion design, it's still worth it. A lot of people are making good money from it, right? So I'm not going to tell you how much I'm earning live for, of course, for obvious reasons, but I'll say it's been good. You guys got like it's been good. That's what I will answer. I really hope that answers. I really hope I satisfy your curiosity there. Um, Crystal Graphic Studio says, please, how do you integrate Cinema 4D with After Effects? Do you open it from AE or you link from C4D and can C4D Lite uh, work for 3D works? Thank you, sir. Crystal, this is a very good question. See, this question makes me miss proper motion design because I've been doing so much of SaaS videos now that it's been months I open Cinema 4D and I don't like it because I miss working. I miss doing 2D, 3D, you know, doing those things together. Let me show you example in my portfolio. One, in short, I just showed it. I just showed you guys that now. So this particular project, right, was done in Cinema 4D and After Effects, right? And then I'll get to your question really soon, how to integrate. And I didn't prepare for this, so I'm just going to try and open up my Cinema 4D. I didn't prepare for this, so this might not even work out. But I just want to quickly show you how you can simply work like seamlessly from Cinema 4D to After Effects. So this is going to be like a mini workshop. Like I said, I didn't prepare for it, so don't expect something really really smooth. But at least to answer Krista's graphic studios question, I want to quickly show you something. So let me try and bring up my Cinema 4D. While that is happening, let me see if I can answer some other questions. Um, can we join DC Discord? Yes, you can join Discord. Chulo, please, can you help me share the Discord in the chat, please? Share it and then let me know when you do, so that I can pin it. Please join. Please, if you are yet to be part of the Discord channel, please make sure you do join. Because that's where I normally share information. And at the end of today, I'm going to share a form with on the Discord, right, and even on this live chat. And I want everyone to fill the form. So the form is not to like invade or anything. Whenever we're having live stream, sometimes you guys forget that we have live stream, and I want to be able to send reminders that live stream is coming up and you guys join. Then aside from that, there are some things I really want to work on, like my course, or I'm testing my some apps that I'm building. I really want to I really want to have better testers. So if you can fill this form, you guys will be part. You guys can benefit from that. So please, um, I'm going to drop the form soon. In short, as I'm talking about it, let me just drop it so that I won't forget. So just give me like a minute. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Oof. Do, 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 I still have like a small workshop we are going to do, so don't worry. We're going to do that, but I just want to. Your screen isn't showing for VIP. Hmm. I wonder what that is. Showing us. Okay, so questions. Du- 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 du. Uh, Sorry, please just give me like a second. Mm, I need to edit this. Can I edit this? Publish then. Make a copy. Uh, okay, so I'm just checking out the form, and I need to edit a particular response there. So that will be done before I share it. Should Okay, so I'm going to share the form pretty soon. I just want to make sure that edit. Um, Sorry, I meant this. Okay, so I'm going to share the form with you guys very soon. I just want to make sure we edit something there. So my assistant's already working on that. Anyways, yes. So let me quickly get to let me see. Join the C button starts. Let me show you the Cinema 4D thing. Oh gosh, 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 gosh. I don't think I'll be able to do the Cinema 4D right now. Fortunately, I don't have the app installed correctly. Right. But let me see what I can do in terms of the scene weird. What you asked about scene weird. Um, you know what? Because I didn't prepare for this, I don't want this to just take me to a like in a rabbit hole. So I promise Crystal next live stream, which is going to be 2 weeks from now, I am going to come up with something that can show you how to work seamlessly from 3D to After Effects. Okay, so please pardon me for now. I don't want to derail this live stream, but I promise you I'll do that next live stream. So just hold me to it. Yeah, Siva is asking, I want to start, but don't know where to start, like proper fundamentals, pathway to learn properly. It's just too much content without proper guidance. And I'm really happy you asked, right, about this. So the very first thing I would like to really start, you can start from anywhere basically, but the proper way to start is learn graphic design, right? Learn graphic design. Learn if you're a graphic designer already, right, make sure you know graphic design principles, because what makes your motion design good is the design, not necessarily the movements. If the design is good, right, you are like you solve almost half of a problem, right? Learn graphic design, learn graphic disciplines. Then after that, you need to learn the tools, right? You need to learn the tools. So learn After Effects, right? I have a baby step course on YouTube, After Effect baby step course on YouTube. Um, you can start with that. Like it's I like the course. It's so simple that when you finish watching that, After Effects will not be scary for you anymore. So learn that, learn the tools, learn everything about the tools, so that you can get going with that. Then after you learn the tools, learn the craft. So what do I mean by that? Okay, how do I think? How do I interpret this brief? How can I express this in this way, in this manner? That is the craft, right? Learn the why behind a particular animation. Learn from studios that are really doing good works, right? Like just learn the craft, right? And I think the craft is the hardest part of things, right? So by the time you are done learning design principles, you know graphic design, you know the tools for motion design, which is like After Effects majorly, right? Learn the craft, and the craft you just have to, you know, go to, you can start by just going on YouTube, right, and then search for story how to do storyboarding. I've done a quite number of that. Even me, I leverage AI for storyboarding now, but there's a way to properly do storyboarding. I know that way, and I'm using AI to do it. So I even have a lot of tools or a lot of ideas to get things done, right? But if all of this seems still overwhelming, our advice: go and get a course, right? And I would recommend School of Motion. The two courses I would recommend, right, is this: in School of Motion, Animation Bootcamp. Animation Bootcamp will That's one of the course that changed that changed my motion design for forever self. I recommend Animation Bootcamp. Then I'll recommend Explainer Camp by Jake Bartlett in School of Motion. I think it's called Explainer Camp. Those two courses, right? It's I've done this course for a very long time. I'm pretty sure they've reviewed it. There's even more to it right now. But those are the two courses that I've taken that it will give you a proper step on how to do motion design, right? Animation bootcamp will improve your game in terms of animation. So one thing I love about the animation bootcamp is they're not just teaching you how to move things. They're giving you human, like the viewer psychology. Like they'll teach you eyes tracing, overshoot and anticipation, follow through. The reasons why animation really looks good. So that's why. But Jake Bartlett came for it. It starts from storyboarding. In short, it even started from how you are going to be interfacing with the client, invoicing and do all those things. It was a really good course. Those are like two memorable courses that I've taken that I would always recommend if you are just starting up or you don't want to get better. So I really hope I really answer your question, docs. Zod or Siva. Let me call you Siva instead. But aside from that, I have two courses that I'm working on. Of course, I'm doing the Saas course first, which is what I'm working on. But I used to have my beginners full course, which is supposed to be after Effect Baby Steps, which is Motion Design Kickstart. I'm going to bring that back again. A lot of people have been requesting for it again, so I'm going to bring that back. The course is under review. It's old, so I needed to change one or two things. So I'll bring that back. So when that is out, I'll let you know. Hold on, let me just quickly check on the form. Okay, great. So I'm going to share. Chulo, please, can you please share the link of the form in the chat, and then I'll pin it so that everyone can go ahead and then you know what? Let me be the one to do it so that everyone will know that this is coming from me. Copy. The link is quite long. I really hope it's not too much. So, guys, so this is the form coming. Can I pin this comment? Okay, pin replace comment. Yes, pin replace comment. So, guys, so that's the form that I want you guys to fill. And let me just click on this so that you guys can see that it's not something. Let me just share my other screen. So this is the form, right? So name, email, country. What's your biggest challenge right now? I really want to know you guys' pain point. How long have you been learning? What type of content would you like to see more? Then what's one motion design topic you like to talk about? Then if you're a member, if you're a YouTube membership, click on yes. We would like to know. If you're not a member, please don't click on yes, because we'll still find out at the end of the day. So this is this form. It's not going to take him less. It's like in 3 minutes you are done with it. So please, guys, please make sure you do fill the form. I really appreciate you guys do that, and it's actually for you guys' benefit, so that whenever we have live stream, you guys can get updates. Even about the course, about everything I'm doing, and some other goodies. Yes, so you guys should try and do that. So many questions, so many questions. How can I join the YouTube membership? How can I join the YouTube membership? I joined this section. Okay, so let me show you how to join the YouTube membership. Let me just quickly go to So I can share the link with you. Go, 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 So invite to join, copy. Then I just drop the link in the chat as well, so you can do that. But another way of doing that is, if you go straight to my YouTube channel, let me switch accounts so that you guys can see what I'm trying to show you. Okay, so yeah, so if you go to my channel, right, you can, so we have some members that are showing there, but you can just easily click on join too as well. If you click on join, it will take you straight to, whatever this is and all of that. So yeah, so, and see, the good thing is, see, 100% off your first month. So no strings attached. If it doesn't make sense to you, you don't need to do that the following months. Yeah, so you can do that, and then you can get to benefit from that. Yeah, and again, one of the benefits is you have the opportunity to be part of the live stream. So let me see. Where are you? Where is this? This is very weird. I can't find my. Okay, yeah, here it is. So you have the opportunity to be part of the panel here, right? So, and you can request for project files. I actually have my project files. If you get my project file, you'll be supporting me. If you pay like maybe up to $5 or so for it, but you don't have to pay if you are part of the YouTube members. You have access to request for um, two project files in a month, and because you're part of the members, basically. So yeah, a lot of benefit to that, and of course you'll be part of the VIP channel in Discord where we do other things there. Yeah, so that's it for that. With Helena's, I don't know how to start. Even okay, I've answered that. Elon Musk says, "I love your videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate." My client says, "Give me storyboard," and I haven't made any storyboard in Illustrator till now. Yes, you can. It doesn't have to be Illustrator. You can use Figma. In short, you can even do your storyboard in After Effects. They just want to see the ideas that you have. So I don't know what you want me to say exactly, or what you're asking concerning that. Yeah, you just come up with the ideas. And like I've said in the beginning of this live stream, if you can check out my previous live stream on how to create storyboard, you can do that and to give you some ideas. Siva asks whenever I now search motion graphics, there's only mostly SaaS videos, so I am not getting proper ones. Like I'm starting out, this makes much this makes it overwhelming. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So see, I'll say now that you're also starting out, right? Don't focus so much on SaaS. I feel like don't just focus so much on SaaS. I feel like I've said, SaaS starting off with SaaS is not like the proper way, because I feel like it's the laziest way to get into motion design, honestly, right? But like I've shared earlier, right? Learn the all the basics, all the foundation when it comes to motion design, and then that's it. So you can start changing your search to, okay, how to be a motion designer, or what I like, or what do I need to do? You can have this chat with ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT will give you proper way to start off as a motion designer. So he will give you steps and guides. In short, let's even try that right now. Let me open up ChatGPT, right? Not like I'm depending on ChatGPT, but I'm telling you how easy it is to get information and get started. So for me, like I've said, learn graphic design principles, um, learn graphic design itself, then learn, from there you even know how to do storyboarding because you know graphic design principles, you know graphic design, you know how to do storyboarding, you know, then learn the tools like After Effects. Then animation principles too are there as well. Learn animation principles. So, but let's just have fun. Let's just try and see if we can have fun with what AI can suggest to us. So let me share my other screen, and then I'll just ask it. I'm trying to get started with motion design now. Can you please give me step-by-step guide on how to be a really, really good motion design? So, let me click, and then something went wrong. What the heck is going on with this? Okay, maybe it's will work now. Hopefully. Okay, this is supposed to be like very fast, so I don't know what's going on. All right, so I think I'll leave this as it is. If it responds, that's fine. I need to move on. So you guys can do that exercise all by yourself. Um, let's do that. Lemos, why I have to take help every time from Gemini or Claude? I mean, my color choice is really weird. See, when you are starting up, right, don't depend on yourself, right? Think of it like you are trying to train your mind to be a motion designer, and over time um you will over time you will get better at it. But as you're starting up, please don't depend on your design skills, because if you don't have design skills, you will produce whack stuff. If you don't know how color works, you don't know how typography works, you produce something really whack. So right now, all you need to do starting up is try as try and emulate as much as possible. Look at good design and emulate them, right? The book Still Like an Artist. I will recommend that. It's really, really good. There's a difference between copy and paste and make it your work, which I'm not a fan of, and still in a way that people will see it and like, this looks fresh, right? So there's two parts to that. Even when you try to copy, mhm. Okay, let's scratch all of that. This is it. As you're starting up, try and copy as much as you can. Try and emulate as much as you can. Emulate good designs, emulate good animation, in short, right? Do the way they do it. And this is what you will find out. You find out that you will learn more by trying to copy what somebody else is doing, right? And then you also get to understand the way they are thinking, right? So you're not just copying and paste for the fact of it. You are copying and pasting to study how they did it, right? And one other unique thing that will happen is sometimes when you even try and copy what somebody else have done or trying to steal what somebody else has done, you realize that you might even end up with something better or something unique, because it's not always all the time you get what the person did exactly, right? Because we have different personality traits. Your personality will still show forth, right? But the most important thing is you need, because you are just starting up and you don't have design background, you need to just look at good designs, emulate what they are doing, and not just emulate, you study it, right? So a very good example is you're just starting up in graphic design and somebody asks you to produce a flyer, and the person tell you the content, and the next thing you did was to open Photoshop. And then I know that we don't even do that nowadays, we just use AI, but for we hardcores, right? You open Photoshop and you start designing, you just put in text with no inspiration, with nothing to guide your mind. You will do something really, really work, right? What I would do is, as you have gotten that brief, you will go to Pinterest and say, what is that graphic design that is very similar to what I'm trying to do, right? And because you don't have any graphic design experience, you can look for one or two that you feel like, oh, this is really nice, this really nails down the objectives, and then you take those two or you take one and then try and recreate what they've done, and then you change the content, right, to fit to the brand. At first you feel this imposter syndrome, but if you're starting up, welcome. You have to feel it because you are just starting up. You have to feel it. Over time, you'll get better. Now, when I started out, that's exactly what I did. I was just trying to copy the best of the best in the industry, right? Then over time, I found myself just going to After Effects without. Sometimes I don't even check inspiration. I just have an idea I need to do, and I do it. That's because my mind is already saturated with good designs over the years. So if you are starting up, please don't rely on yourself. Rely on inspiration a lot. I really hope that answer your question. Um, yes, yes, yes. Victor, I'm glad I could help. Sir, how do you make storyboard, please, tutorial? For the 1 million times they've been asking about storyboarding, please check my previous live stream and it will really help you. Chulo, can you help me? Um, maybe we need to. Okay, Chulo, for those you guys see me here called Chulo. Chulo is more like the person helping me with community. So he's my assistant. So if you hear from him, he's most likely no. Just think that you are hearing from me so as well. So Chulo, please, we need to come up with something that you know, maybe whenever somebody asks about this storyboard thing, we just send them those set of live streams that I've done, and they'll go and watch, right? So we'll work on that. But for now, please go to my previous live stream. When I there's one, let me even do that again because I've done that before. Um, switch account to this. So I'm just going to show you the live stream to watch to answer your question. Share my other screen. All right, guys. So please watch this live stream, the one with Subscribe, and then watch this particular one that actually says storyboard and sound design Saas question and answer. This I broke it down, right? Then even in all of this too, there's it's almost as if almost every live stream I actually show something that has to do with storyboarding. And for now, that's all I would say. I wouldn't want to go deep because it's a lot and it will take us away from this present live stream. Yeah. Let me see. A client gave me storyboard whenever. Okay, how do you make storyboard? Please Discord. David is asking, great to be here. First time joining. David, it's good to have you. Glad you could be here. Bro, I found your YouTube very cool tutorials. Thank you. Even though I think your name is written in Russian, I can't pronounce it, but I really appreciate how to make storyboard and faster that. Good luck. Okay, good luck. Thanks for your tutorial. You're welcome. Abayomi Yomi says, how do you think about longevity in motion design with AI moving so fast? What stayed valuable for you, and what should someone starting out building towards instead of just riding a tool trend? So let me read that again. How do you think about longevity in motion design with AI moving so fast? This is what I think about motion design, right? Uh, Motion design is not going anywhere, and AI is not going anywhere too. AI is here to stay, and AI is going to improve immensely, right? With the advance of Sedans 2.5, like I can definitely see the possibility how people will just use that to do motion graphics without needing any help from any motion designers, right? What I would say is still learn the tools, still learn the craft, because what will separate other motion designers from you is the the style or the taste or the interpretation of brief, because we are getting to the point that almost anybody can do motion graphics because of AI, but it's not everybody that would do good motion graphics, right? That's one. Two, because our job is so peculiar, like clients' needs are diverse, different businesses, different brief, different problem they are trying to solve, there will still be need for motion design. At least as of now, I'm pretty sure about it. AI cannot AI cannot take that place of the need of a motion designer. Now, at the end of the day, at the end of it, or the way I see it in the future is most motion designers, they will now become creative directors because there will be AI that can actually get things done faster instead of you getting into After Effects and doing some things, right? All you need to do is to direct it on how it's going to be working, right? How it's going to be working, how it's going to achieve this particular um particular the particular project. So I would say, let me one other last thing I would say is this: for those that, like my generation, for instance, I feel like my generation is the, I don't want to say is the best, but I would say we are blessed because I learned motion design the hard way, right? When, of course, YouTube really really helped, but I like when we have After Effects CS6, right? When After Effects is not even what it is right now. So I learned all those things the hard way without plugins, without anything, and then I'm now we are not. I now got to the point whereby we now have tools. We now, even After Effects is improving on the tools. Now we now have AI. So I have really solid knowledge on how to do things the hard way, the hardcore knowledge. That is why even when I run into challenge with I know how to resolve things myself. So that is one of the advantage of knowing things the proper way, or the basic way, or the foundational way, right? So I'll still advise that if you can do it, don't leverage on AI on everything. The only reason why it seems like my storyboard is good is because I actually know how to do proper storyboard. So when AI is giving me rubbish, I know how to reject it, I know how to refine it and get what I really want because I actually do know how storyboard should look like, right? So um motion design is not going anywhere, but you have to leverage these tools, right? Just like people did not see social media coming when internet was a thing, and people came in too late. But the people that got in early make billion bucks out of it, like PayPal, like Facebook, all those like Gmail, right? They leverage on the fact that this is still fresh, this is still new. They see the opportunities, and they are now mainstay. You need to leverage on AI, right? Because it's going to make you work faster. It's going to make you more efficient. Now we are now at the point in time where you can run a business. One person can run a business that is generating millions because you now have things like AI agent that can take care of so many things, right? So leverage on that. And the other part of the question is, what stayed valuable for you, and what should someone to start on start out building towards instead of just riding a tool trend? What is still valuable for me? I think I've kind of answered that question. I believe. What's still valuable is, still, I think I don't. Maybe I don't understand the question because I'm finding it hard to answer it. Right. I think it's still valuable for me to keep learning and keep improving as a motion designer. There's still a lot more to learn, and I think learning these new tools and AI is still a valuable thing to do. And then, of course, still staying grounded as a motion designer is valuable. And what should someone start or build towards instead of riding out the two trend? I think it depends on what you really want, honestly. It depends on what you really want. And I think, in a way, I've answered that. Learn the basic of motion design before you now focus on. I really hope I answer your question about me. Guys, I think time has really gone, and I really want to show you guys. So I'm just going to answer three more questions, and I have to just quickly show you guys what I really want to show you. Okay, so Sign Gaiman says, "Do you do reaction on a launch video and give feedback?" Yes, yes, yes. Earlier, I actually asked for if anybody wants to show me video spotlight because we actually do spotlight. So if you do, please make sure you're part of the Discord and then drop the video you want me to spotlight in the Discord so we can do that next week because time has already gone. Please do that, Sign Gamer. My next question is the future of the. My next question is there a future of demand of external launch and demo video? Yes, there's a future for it because with the advent of Saas companies, there will always be a demo video, there will always be an explainer, right? It's just that most people are asking for SaaS kind of videos, but yeah, there's serious future for it. What about Ben Marot's three course? I've not taken Ben Marot's course, I've not checked it out, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be good because Ben Marot is a fantastic motion designer and is a great tutor as well. Bro, you know Vedu Boy. Yeah, I think I know Vedu Boy. He's a good motion designer. He does a lot of SaaS videos. I think I follow him on Twitter. He's really really good. He's a really good motion designer. Yeah, that's all I can say. Yes, that's all I can say. Yeah. Guys, please can you please help fill the form? I really appreciate you guys can fill the form. Right now, I only have four responses, and I have about nine. Watching this live stream. So please make sure you do fill the form. I really really appreciate it if you guys can fill the form. Um, and I'm taking the last question now. I learned so much from your comment content. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Uh, Please, what SaaS videos? Okay, I think I need to stop now. Let me get to the workshop that I have for today. So let me quickly share my screen and then we have to call it a day. Yeah, let me see. So, what do I have here? All right, so I'm going to share my screen. OBS. Oh, share my share screen. Okay, what's this one doing here? Please, I'm not interested right now. All right, can you guys see my screen? So I'm pretty sure you guys must have been seeing transitions like this, right? When you have this kind of color thing. Um, you guys on the panel, can you guys see my screen? Can you guys hear me?
No, I'm not sharing this.
Okay,
No,
so
no. Like,
let me share the right thing. Let me share my screen. Okay, great. So I'm sharing my screen. I hope you guys can see. Um,
yeah, no, it's true.
okay, great. Have you guys seen transitions like this, right? Where you have this gradient and then cut into the shot, and then maybe they'll have like a text. Um, uh, 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 I just want to put a random text and say launch launch video coming. Let me just do this. Put this at the center. Change this to change the color to white. Right. Make sure this is here. Squeeze it, and then do something like this. Maybe even make it smaller. Right. All right. This is not the best of examples, right? But you guys must have seen something like this, most especially in base 44 animation, right? So something like this where it is gradient, and now I can even change the color, right? I can come here and change the color to maybe something that has to do with a little bit of pink, maybe something like this. Um, Coming, I'm just trying to change the color so you guys can see what I'm trying to show you, right? You can even do something like this. All right, maybe remove this one, and then I have something like this, right? And if I play this now, I have this animation, right? So I don't know if you guys must have been seeing something like this. Let me check the chat. Yes, yes. So you guys have confirmed. Um, Please just give me like a second. Okay, so let me show you guys how this is done. Right, it's actually quite simple. So yeah, so the very first thing is, this there's a footage, right? So this is the footage that I use, right? And then if you see this, let me go to my effects. So this is the effect that I stacked on top of it. So let me uncheck this. So this is the depth map of this particular footage, right? This is the depth map of it. Depth map is just the white and black colors based on the distance of it. And then the next one I have here is the screenshots of the frame that I did. The next one here is also the depth map. Now, this and this are the same. The depth here and depth here are the same, but the only difference is this one has the colorama and gradient wipe. So let me show you guys how this is being done. So let me just delete this two, take this one, and then let me also delete it. So basically, this is the footage I want to work with, right? And then what I'll do is I'll take screenshots of any part of this, right? And when I take the screenshots, um, I'll now, so this is the screenshots. I'll bring it here. Let me delete this text because we don't need it. So this is the screenshot. I'll just drag this forward a little bit. So this is a screenshot. Now, for you to able to do depth map, right, to get this black and white color, you can use almost any AI tools to do that, right? And I think there's an effect in After I think there's an effect in After Effects that can actually help you do this. But I think I find this method faster. Let me quickly go to the site. Okay, so uh, oh yes. So can you guys see my screen? I believe you guys can see. So I use Envato, by the way, and I just ask it. So I drop the image here, right? This is the image. I drop it and I say create a depth map of this image, and I click generate, and this is what it generates. It's as simple as that. You can do that for any image. You can do that for any image. So this is how I created the uh, depth map, right? And you can download it, and you can also ask ChatGPT to do it for you, or maybe even try Claude to do it for you if you can. But you can use any AI to do this for you. It's very simple. So that's how I was able to get the depth map. So right now, I'm just going to take the screenshot. I'm just going to cut it off here, then bring the depth map here, and drop it here as well. So this is the depth map. This is the image, right? Just gonna cut this off. So I'll make sure that this is full screen, right? So this depth map, I would like to put it below, right? Then I'll duplicate this depth map, I'll put it above, and this one, this is where I now had colorama, right? And it's going to give us this. And if I open up the inputs and go to output, then I can now change the colors. So I can, just take out some colors, or now you can use any color if you want, right? So let me go with something with blue, something like this, just different shades of blue, right? Take this out. Maybe this is too dark. Maybe less saturated blue. Maybe I can add a little bit of white to this, right? And then you can have something like this, right? So one thing you can do is you can see if I can animate the color moving with this phase, right? So one thing I can do is I can just come here, put my time, click on my keyframe there, and then move this forward a little bit, and then you have this kind of animation, right? So if I play this now, this is what I have, which is really really cool, right? Now in addition to this, I can um, I can also, because I want it to fade, right? So I had a gradient, um, a gradient wipe, yes. So now what this gradient wipe do? It's just going to like wipe it off, basically, based on the color details, right? So one thing I can do is I can set this as 0, then move forward here and set this as 100, right? So that's basically how this will work, which is really it's looking really interesting, right? One thing I like to do is I like to increase the softness so it should be really soft. So, and this is it, right? And then I can also set the depth map to the depth map that I have here, so that it will, just in case there's an effect, or so it will just go accordingly, and then it will look really smooth, right? And that's basically it. That's how this is done. And then I can add my easy ease, then I can do this. And if I play this, really cool. So this is a tutorial that I saw on YouTube, and I just said that let me share this with you guys, just in case you guys have not seen it. So it's not something that I came up with originally, but I actually have an idea of what it is. But because I'm trying to save time, and I just say, okay, somebody must have done tutorial on it, and then that is it. And then you guys can just uh you know do this. I really hope this was helpful, guys. Let me know in the comments if this was really helpful, and um if you guys have any question based on this. I just need like in 5 minutes, and I'll be done actually. So let me know. Do you guys have any questions based on this? My VIPs, do you guys have any questions?
No, no questions at all.
Was this, I don't know if this was helpful. If this information was good for you guys?
Yeah, it's helpful. You can include it in projects.
Yeah, yeah. And guys, don't just do this, right? What thing I normally do whenever I watch tutorials, I like to see how I can push it further. I do a lot of experiments, right? There's a lot of things you can still do in terms of, okay, what can I do? Maybe I should try and change the blend mode. Let me see what the blend mode will give me. So this is hard. What's it doing? Does it really look different? It gives a little bit of difference. Let's try another blend mode. Let's do overlay. What does that do? Right? It gives another kind of vibe to it. So I try to experiment. I've not done so much experiment, but I'm also trying to encourage you guys. Don't just do the tutorial and then run with it. See how you can experiment with it. See how you can come up with something really crazy. So, for instance, now one thing that is crossing my mind that I don't think it will work, but I just want to try is if I do something like, let's say, fractal noise to this. I don't know how it will even look like, but I'm just really curious. I do fractal noise to this, and then I do something like let's say come on, what okay, software block, and then I do something like this, maybe do something like this, right? And then I'll go to the transform, and then increase the scale quite a lot, right? And then, you know what, guys, it's not that making sense. And if I have to keep experimenting, I'll just keep doing some other things. So guys, I think we'll call it a day today. I really hope you guys have learned something today. I really hope I've been able to answer some of your questions. Please, I want to encourage everyone to please fill the form. I really appreciate you guys can fill the form. It's actually going to benefit you guys, honestly, so that you guys can able to be up to date whenever we're having live stream, whenever there's anything at all, and then we can always try and reach out to you guys. All right, I think that's it from me. Any last words from you guys on the panel? You guys have anything you want to share with me?
Nothing. But
Yeah.
thank you
Okay.
for being here.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. All right, guys. See you, and I'll see you guys in like another 2 weeks. We're gonna have another live stream, and then I will prepare something really good for you guys. And then, of course, I would also the 2D, 3D thing, something I would definitely consider. All right, that's it from me to you guys. See you. Take care. Just